Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ellie if you're new here. Hello and welcome. So hello and welcome back to a new video. I'm not even sure what this video is going to be, to be honest. I just feel like I need to say what I need to say and I need to post this video. It's probably just going to be me rambling, so if you don't like videos of me just rambling on, sorry, this one's not for you. But, so I was watching, right, I need to not play with my hair in this video as well, remember. So I was watching, let me move it down, lol, look at the mess. So I was watching Laura's decluttering video. I said it in my drive with me that I just posted about like self-love and loving yourself for who you are and everything like that, and I am honestly the biggest advocate for that. Like, I can't tell you how much I just wish I could give that to everyone. And obviously, don't get me wrong, like, I still look at myself and could point you out a million flaws, but I feel like I've got such a good outlook on that and a good mindset of that. So I'm just gonna try and explain the way I think and the way I feel, and hopefully it will help you understand that how irrelevant looks are and everything like that. So yeah, I have left a bare face. Ignore my burnt head. Can you see that? How it's like a line. I was sat in the sun the whole time it was sunny for this past like 2 weeks, and everywhere's caught the sun but it's missed that line. That is why I've got a bare face. I'm in my jumper. Thank you, Henry, for the jumper. And the background's a mess because this is real life and we are so consumed by social media and everyone posting their perfect lives and everything like that, that we're tricked into thinking that that's how everyone lives, when in reality it's probably like 5% of people live like that. Literally 5% of people, because I don't know anyone who really lives like that. I don't know anyone who lives a perfect life and wake up looking perfect and everything like that. To be honest, I have been brought up very, I don't know what the word is, but very open-minded. I am not judgmental to anyone in any way, shape or form. I was brought up to love myself no matter what. So long as you know that you're a nice, caring person and you don't do nothing to bring other people down and make other people upset, then you should be happy and proud of who you are. It doesn't matter what you look like, what job you have, how much money you have. It is so irrelevant because we're all going to get old. We're all going to end up dying one day. So the money side of it is irrelevant. The look side of it is irrelevant because we're all going to change. Where do I start on describing my outlook on life? Like I say, I have been brought up very with this drilled into my head, because my mum was just the biggest advocate of if you don't like it, don't look, and if you don't like me, don't speak to me. It's just literally as simple as that. That's how life is. But at the same time, this is the baseline of how I think of it. So if someone liked me for the way I looked, or if someone liked me for the things I owned, so say if someone liked me for my body, I wouldn't want them to like me. I wouldn't want them in my life, because what's the point? Like, you're just there because you like the way I look. I want people to like me for like me, and I want to make lifelong friendships, and I want to be able to know that if I lose that or if something goes wrong, that you will still be there. And the people who like you in your life for how you look will not be them people. Like, they will not be there if something happens to you, or if your looks change, or something better comes along next week. They will not be there. Whereas the people who I have in my life, I can hand on heart say they will be there. Well, one, they're not there because of how I look anyway, that's for sure. And Like, I just know that I can rely on them 100%, like 1,000,000%. And they're the only people I want in my life. The people that I know like me for who I am. Like, and I will be this person no matter what happens. I will be this nice person if my looks change, if I get rich, if I lose all my money. Like, anything that happens, I'll remain this person who I am inside, like this nice person, which means I will still keep the people who I have now. I hope I'm coming across what I'm trying to say, that why would you want that? Why would you want them people in your life if they care about how they look? The world nowadays is just so consumed with how they look, and even when you go on nights out, it's so sad. Like, you're gonna look back when you're like 50 and 60 and like laugh about all the crazy nights out you had, but then people that are stood in the corner caring about what strangers think about them, like, they're gonna look back and not have these fun crazy memories because they're so worried about what they looked like. And as well, even if someone looks at you and says you're ugly, what does that actually affect your life? Are you paying my bills? No. Are you going to be there even next week? No. Do you create happiness in my life that I can't live without? No. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's like, if a stranger said to me I'm ugly, it's so irrelevant. Like, it's complete, unless you are paying my bills, looking after my family members, looking after me health wise or anything like that. What your opinion on me and my looks are so irrelevant. This is another reason when people say that, oh, they're scared to start YouTube because of what people will say. Well, even if someone says, oh, what are you doing? Like, you look like an idiot. And literally, who cares? Who cares? I can't get across what I'm trying to say, but what I mean is, their opinion literally has zero effect on my life. It has absolutely no effect. When you stop caring and realise the bigger picture, it's like when you're at school, like, how consumed was your life at school with everyone's opinions and being like more popular? How relevant is that now? Like, if I could go back, mind you, well, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty much in this mindset at school as well. I didn't really care back then. But if people could go back, they would realise that it just doesn't matter and they enjoy their life so much more. Like, look at me. My room's this messy 24/7. My nails are absolutely horrific, and I would love to blame that on lockdown, but it's honestly not. They're just always like that. I have crooked teeth. I'm pale as anything. I'm like a ghost. I have a lazy eye. I have such red pigment all over my face. Like, my face is just permanently red. I cannot get rid of it. Like, there's so many things I could point out about you, but I just don't care because they're irrelevant. Like, they're just irrelevant. To me, looks are they're just pointless. Like, they honestly are. If you can't have a deep conversation with me, or an intellectual conversation, or have fun, have a laugh, then there's nothing. I don't care how good looking you are, I cannot. And that's how most people are when it comes down to it. This is what I mean about, because a lot of people ask me still about regretting my boob job, and this is the reason why I regret it. Not because of anything physical or anything went wrong or anything like that. It is purely for the fact, why did I put myself through surgery which could have been a huge risk, spend all that money and now be uncomfortable and stuck with them for what? Other people's satisfaction, other people to look at me and say that I look good, or like, that is my regret behind it. It's that I don't care if you think I look good. I don't care how big my chest is, if it looks good or anything like that. So long as I'm happy and healthy and all my family are happy and healthy, There is not one comment or anything that can make me feel crap, to be honest. There's just nothing gets me down. You could call me every single name under the sun and it just wouldn't affect me. And this is what I wish I could give everyone. I think it is more younger people, to be honest, that have the more negative, worrying mindset. If you are watching this and you are younger, I know it's impossible to just take the advice, because I probably wouldn't have listened either, and I know many other people wouldn't, but just stop worrying and just enjoy your life. In the grand scheme of things, like when you look outside the box, it's a horrible thought, but we're all going to die one day, and I'm really sorry, but no one will probably really remember what you are like. They just won't, unless you're like crazy famous. Not a lot of people will remember what you are like and how you acted, and you rolling around the floor making a fool of yourself, or the bad decision you made, or how you looked. That just won't be a memory. And even in the recent memory, so say like with my mum, obviously, don't get me wrong, I think she was the most beautiful human being to ever walk this planet, but I look back at all the crazy memories. Like, that's the one thing I hold so closely to my heart, is the absolutely crazy memories. The times where, yeah, it was embarrassing, and yeah, it was probably like, oh God, cringy, but they're the times that I love the most. No, I never think about, oh, remember that time my mum spent all that money on me, or remember that time, I don't know, where mum went out the house looking really great. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, we remember the crazy wild memories that was just hilarious and without a care in the world. And that is honestly how I live my life. I just live in the moment for now. You honestly don't know what's going to happen. Imagine you've lived your life worrying about what these strangers think, and something devastating happens to you tomorrow. So you've spent your whole life, because when you've gone, what does it matter? It doesn't, and we're all going to be gone one day. I feel like this is turning into such a rambly rant, and I'm not getting my point across brilliantly, but I just want to try and spread some self-love and just think of the bigger picture. Whenever you get down or feel like you're not good enough, just think of the bigger picture and just let all the negativity and bad comments just go over your head, because it is so irrelevant in life. It honestly is. But yeah, anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I don't know what this video was, or if it even made sense, or if it will even come across in the right way, but if not, I'm sorry. I hope someone understood what I was trying to say. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you on the next video. Stay happy and stay loving your life in reality, or being messes, because that's the best way to be.